would say they're on color people time, but I'm not. I don't think they colored.
Well, you never know, man.
Oh man. Oh. I seen there was a podcast sign outside.
Yeah. We can do a lot of stuff here. We do podcasts and self-tapes, and self-tapes are huge now. Lots of stuff there.
Oh yeah, especially with self-tapes now, it's like you gotta shit everybody.
Yeah. All right. All right, get ready to clap. Yay! Woo! Oh man! Woo! Hey everybody! All you people out here. Hey, we got a big show for you. Big show for you tonight, man. Hang on just 1 second. Hold right there. All right, so it's a very odd night tonight. We got one guy here, and me. I'm doing the broadcast, and I guess I'll host because there's nobody else to do it. So why not? My name is Aaron McIntyre. How are you? Nice to meet you. It's Aaron. It's not Aaron, and it's not Aaron. It's Aaron. So it's not E-R-I-N. Which is, the gay way to spell it, I mean, that is, I don't know if there's any Aarons out there, E-R-I-Ns, but that's, that's a very, I'm sorry, man, it's a gay name. And it's like twice as gay as the name I used to have, which made me change it, right? Because it's just too much. And it's not A-A-R-O-N, so don't call me A-A-Ron, Yeah. Tired of the AA Ron. It's just, it's A-E-R-O-N. So, little different. So, anyway, I'm bipolar, so watch out. Just be careful, I'm medicated. Don't worry about it. I'm medicated. Got ADD, which everybody has, right? You probably have it. Yeah. Give it up for ADD. Every time I say I got ADD, everybody goes, yeah, me too. Everybody does. Everybody's got it. So I think that it's, I don't think we should call it ADD. Yeah, I think we should call it subtraction now because, we're subtracting all the normal people. There ain't no normal people. And I have one other thing. What is it? Hot dogs! Oh, Tourette's. Sorry, it's Tourette's. That's the other thing I've got. We're just gonna make this nice and sweet, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna have a nice, tight, sweet set tonight. You're gonna love it. We got a guy all the way from Washington, D.C. He came out just to do this show. Flew out here just for the LA School of Comedy. And he's gonna come up right now. And so let's give him a big round of applause, huh? This is JJ from Washington, D.C. Come on up, bro. Woo! All right, man.
Glad to be here. Oh, man. I appreciate y'all. Oh, all these lovely faces, man. Everybody here beautiful. Everybody. Yeah. Oh, man, I'm not going to lie. I'm really glad to be here because y'all don't understand. I'm happy to be here because I just killed somebody like 5 minutes ago, But I'm here now, so I got an alibi. So if anybody see, everybody get asked by the police, what y'all gonna say? Where was JJ Sade tonight?
He was right here, man, the whole time.
Exactly. That's what we love to hear. Oh man, any Christians in the building?
What's Washington D.C. like?
DC's like, I ain't gonna lie, it's here but colder with no palm trees. Palm trees at all. None of that. No palm trees, just cold. The same tweakers, the same carjackers, the same traffic, just none of the sun. No beach, no none of that, all right? A bad basketball team, I guess. Hold up, man, that's crazy. Speaking of basketball, LeBron James playing with his son.
Yeah.
But when I play with my nuts, I get in problem. I get in trouble, all right? That's kind of the same thing, for real. You think about it. There's 20 years apart, for real. But, man, I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I love Los Angeles, all right? But I was warned that, I was supposed to not wear that many colors, blue and red. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, but how come I only get told this shit? I don't think any other white person is worried about what colors they wear when they come out to Los Angeles. But I gotta worry about this shit because I got dreads and black. Nah, man, this ain't it. I wish I could just be like this. Just rep my psych ward, because I went to psych ward. I could be like, hey, I'm repping this right here. I got my psych ward sock. Got my psych ward sock right here. That's it. But it don't got the same effect. It don't got the same effect, man. I'm originally from Washington D.C. and outside of Washington D.C. right in Silver Spring, and my house burned down with me and my mom inside of it, and it was one of those craziest things in the world. It was one of those things that you have to really be there to even understand, to even comprehend. Because I remember I was taking a shit. I ain't gonna lie, I was taking a shit, and it was smelling like incense. I'm thinking my mom lit some incense. I'm thinking it smelled good in here. Next thing I know, all I'm hearing is "Chichi, fire, Jesus, hey, help me. I'm like, what are you talking? What's going on? My mom's African. All right, if y'all can't tell, she's from Cameroon, and she's old, 56. All right, she hysterical about everything. Every morning is like this. So I didn't think we was on fire. I just thought she was having a regular, scheduled program. But I opened that door. I couldn't even see my mom. It was just smoke everywhere, literally smoke everywhere. It was here, there, everywhere. And then I heard my mom's voice, JJ. I put my arm out. I grab her wrist. Now, mind you, this one I had to lock in. Because, mind you, the house on fire. I can't see my mom. But I'm like, I got to get out of here. I got to get us out of here. So I remembered my house placement. I know I've been there for my whole life. So I knew the blueprint. And I went for the stair railing, had my mom's arm, had my stair railing, walked down slowly, got her out of there, went downstairs. I don't know why. At this point, I thought I was a fireman. I really thought I was doing some Superman shit, because I went down there looking for where the fire was coming from, and then a minute into it, I'm like, I can't breathe. What am I doing? I leave the house, and then that's when I realized I left my girlfriend upstairs. I didn't know that. I forgot. I didn't forget, but it was just more than my mom and my girl. It's one of those things. I'm always to my mom, But I went back up. I went around the house because I went through the basement, went around the house. I come outside, and I saw my girl, and I was just so thankful that she wasn't stupid. Anybody else that was stupid would have stayed in the house. So smart ass got up out of there. As soon as she heard my mom screaming, she was like, I can't be here either. But man, that's one of those things that it really fucked with me, because when you lose your house, I don't know about anybody else, but when I lost my house, I lost it. I lost my head too. I lost my mind. All right, it was one of those things. I went crazy. Got sent to a psych ward 2 days after. No, scratch that. I moved to Baltimore.
Oh, first.
I moved to Baltimore first. That plays a real vital part. Because after my house burned down, I moved to Baltimore. Moving to Baltimore and then going into psych ward is like going to Gotham City and then moving into Arkham Asylum. It's the same amount of craziness. It's the same shit. But man, it wasn't like the movies though. It wasn't like electrocuting people and drugging them and shit. I mean, well, there were some people that being drugged, but I wasn't one. It was mostly like a special ed, but for like adults. Like it was real cool. The vibe was everybody was nice. Everybody, especially when my house burned down, it was like I thought I was gonna have to prove myself. I thought I was gonna have to fight somebody at lunch or something just to let them know I'm not the one. But everybody was like, "Oh, you lost your house. Oh, are you okay? Where's your mom sleeping?" I'm just like, I don't even know, man. That's one of those things where I just realized we all human beings at the end of the day. It don't matter where you from. It don't matter what you do, how you talk. All right, we all humans. But it was one of those things where at the same time, like, I remember the first day I was there, one of the other patients took the vital machine and threw it across the room and was screaming, "Who want to fight? Who want to fight? Y'all pussy. Y'all pussy." I'm like, I'm on the phone with my girlfriend. I'm telling her like, "Hey, don't worry about it. It's just a TV. It's just a TV. All right, don't worry about it. All right, we're just watching a good old Mike Tyson video. Mike Tyson back in the day." Speaking of Mike Tyson, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? I mean, I know it's not the 1990s. All right, I know we're not getting Iron Mike back, but he sold the fight. We all know he sold the fight. Everyone knows he sold the fight. All right, he couldn't do no uppercuts after jabs. You telling me that his signature move he couldn't do? That's selling out. That's selling out. And you could tell. I ain't gonna lie. I could tell he was gonna lose the fight because before he was doing interviews with little girls telling them the most depressing thoughts in the world. He was smooth telling them like, "We're all just dust. There's no such thing as a legacy." "What do you mean legacy? There's no such thing. We're all just dust in the universe." I'm like, "Mike, what are you talking about?" What are you doing? He was trying to tell us without telling us that he was selling out. And I get it. You older now. It's time, just pack it up. Get your money while you can. I ain't mad at him. I was told about it. Yeah. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Doing my job.
So, where y'all from though? It was IKEA, Kohl's. Oh man. Nah, I love Los Angeles. It feels like everybody got a nice ass car though. Like literally, you walk outside, you see a homeless person ask you for change, he gonna get up and get into a Mercedes Benz. All right, I'm telling you, I seen it. All right, even the dogs got lamb chops, and I ain't talking about the food. I'm talking about the actual lamb. Like man, it's crazy out here. It's crazy. It's one of those things that like, it makes you realize that like, you can't really focus on other people's objects, what they got going on, because you start doing it, you're gonna go crazy. I'm over here breaking my neck looking at every car like, wow, that's a Maserati, why does it? I'm just like, I'm taking the bus. What's going on? But it's nice view though. It's a nice view from the bus, all the palm trees. That's another thing. I love Los Angeles because if I take the bus in DC, I just see crackheads and cold weather. I take the bus here, I see crackheads, but it's a beach at the end. There's a beach at the end. I get to go to the beach, put my sand in and everything, But man, this is. I originally planned to live out here. My original plan, all right, it might sound a little crazy. The original plan was to basically be on the Hollywood Boulevard. I have a Wolverine costume. I was going to be in the Hollywood Boulevard, pretend to be Wolverine, and really, get money that way, and then also do auditions and comedy shows here. I went down there the first day, and when I tell you that shit is like a gang, they had gangbangers back there. They Mickey Mouse, Elmo, Spider-Man. I seen Spider-Man with yellow books under his suit. You know where they do that at? Prison. So when you get shaked, that means that Spider-Man got shaked before, and he was like, not again. I was like, you know what? At that point, I ain't going to force it. All right, these people, they live in the real life. They really superheroes. They really them. I'm not really Wolverine. You cut me, I ain't healing. I'm bleeding. All right, that's it. Oh man. And I miss my family back home. Everybody got good food. All right, here in Los Angeles, you want to eat air that's $8.99. like just the H2O alone is just like, yeah, we gonna charge you on that. But man, I hope I come back out here soon. I appreciate the hospitality. Every single one of y'all that came out here tonight means something to me. Okay, y'all really mean something. I don't know. Y'all don't know. My name is JJ Sode. Y'all can follow me at JJ the Jet Plane 2. All right, not 1 but 2. And this been my night. Thank y'all.
Woo! Put it together, everybody. Whoa!
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you, sir.
You already know.
Okay, well, wow, that was awesome. So how long? So you're staying here till Monday? You told me earlier, right? Were you here for Thanksgiving?
Yes, I was.
How was it?
Actually, I had my auntie in some part of LA. I forgot, but
Man, there's a lot of them to forget. Yeah.
Exactly. But I think it was Enclave. But it was it was good. I had some chicken and chicken and mashed potatoes.
Chicken and mashed potatoes. Yeah.
It don't sound good, but it was busting when she made it.
Nice. Well, cool. Well, let's see here. Let's see here. I'll do some stuff. What was I thinking about just a second ago? I was thinking about. I'm glad you're here, man. I'm really glad you're here because it's good. I don't. It's nice to have people of color, because white people, they judge me. I don't like to be judged. White people are always judging me. That's the way I feel anyway. And yeah, and I feel like you guys have already convicted me, so I'm good to go. It's like I'd much rather be convicted than judged, because when it's judged, you don't know what the outcome's going to be. You're convicted, man. That's it. You're done.
You on the sub.
Yeah.
On the sub.
Yeah.
You on the sub.
Yeah. So, let's see here. What else? I was talking before about being bipolar. I don't know if you know. Do you know that there are no penguins in the North Pole? Do you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. There's only penguins on the South Pole. And, they call it bipolar, but it's not really bipolar because I can't, that's a fucking long commute. I mean, West Coast, East Coast, that's one thing, you got 6 hours. But pole to pole, it's, it's like a day, so I don't do that.
Got extra trip about that.
Yeah. Manic depressive is much better. That's what they used to call it. But then some people who weren't mentally ill decided that it was triggering for them for some reason, Manic depressive. That's what it is. You're manic. You're crazy. You're like, woo, everything's great. Everything's wonderful, man. We're all one and everything's a beautiful thing. And then the next minute it's like, nothing is beautiful. Everything is shitty and I want to die, Yeah. But then you get medicated and you're just kind of like, everything's cool. You have good days, bad days, but it's not, bad months and good months, So the penguin thing, right? I found out why there are no penguins in the North Pole, right? Because Santa Claus found out that the elves were fucking the penguins and they weren't getting their job done. So, he shipped them out. He just said, no more penguins here. I don't know if you grew up. Did you grow up with television, Teletubbies? You ever see Teletubbies? Love Teletubbies, don't you? I remember when I was in high school, I used to come home after school. I was in high school. I'd come home and I'd watch Sesame Street. And then I'd watch Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. This was in high school. Yeah, it shows how fucking lonely I was. You know what I'm saying? How outside of the norm. Because I was a weird kid. But the Teletubbies, you got 3 of them. And I don't know if you knew this. There was this whole controversy about the Teletubbies, that they were grooming children. This was years ago. And they were saying, because it was obvious, there's one of the Teletubbies carries a purse and the other one's wearing a dress. And, and Tinky Winky, one of them's, the big purple one's named Tinky Winky. I mean, Tinky Winky rhymes with gay. You know what I'm saying? And then the yellow one is Lala, right? Lala. She's yellow. It's a she. But she sometimes wears a skirt, so she's a lipstick lesbian. So you got Tinky Winky, the gay guy, and then you got Lala, the lipstick lesbian, and then you got Poe, the little red one, who's obviously the cis male, right? He's like, he's always walking around like, he's just, intense, because I found out what it was. It's a triangle, It's a triangle because there's Tinky Winky's gay. He's into Poe. Poe's straight. He's into Lala. Lala's gay, and she isn't into either one of these guys, So she's really lonely. But nobody can get with anybody. So, it's like this, it's this huge thing. But the thing is, they weren't grooming children. They were trying to tell everybody that we can all get along, right? It's like, they all got along. They never fought. The Teletubbies never fought. They had little televisions in their tummies, and they'd play some really fucking great video about going to the park, It's like, I'm going to the park. And then they would, little music going on. You never knew what was going to come up on those Tubbies. And do you remember the sun? The sun at the beginning? That was fucking freaky. That was a weird goddamn sun.
It was a baby in the sun.
Yeah, it was like this baby looking down all crazy. And, So it was just a triangle. They were all just trying to let people know that you got to get along with each other. Because the world is a beautiful place. And there's a pastiche. And I would rather have a pastiche of people than everybody being the same. These Christian, right to life people, they don't understand the Christian right to life people. They say that babies are born at conception, right? That's real. I think that they're not really babies until they come out, right? So. And some people say, oh man, that you're saying that you can have abortion right up to the time of birth, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think anybody want to do that. You don't carry around a baby for 7 or 8 months, and then the last month go, I just can't take it. Just get the thing out. And even at that point, it's really more like a C-section. It's just an early birth. You can keep those things alive. Yeah. But the thing is when the baby is in there, that's why women have to have reproductive rights, because when that baby is in there, it is doing nothing but feeding off that mother. It's like a liver, it's just like another liver, like you got a second liver there, but it's like sucking the energy out of the woman. And if the woman dies in childbirth, then that baby should be held accountable, That's what I think. Whew, too much. Yeah. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a really fun show. JJ, I made a new friend. I hope he comes back. You got to come back, man. Come back. And ladies and gentlemen, it's going to take me a minute because I got to go all the way over there and stop the show. But you have, I got to let you know, I've been an acting instructor for 35 years now. I was up in the Bay Area, and so I'm teaching down here now. We're going to have a free acting workshop on December 8th. That's a Sunday. From 2:30 to 4:30, Sunda, the fabulous Sunda Krinquist, is going to be in here, and she's going to teach a kids comedy class. Then I'm going to do a class from 4:30 to 6:30 for kids who are 10 to 17, young adults. And then from 7 to 10, we're going to do an adult class. So it's a 3-hour class, free. We're going to have food and drinks, and it's going to be a wonderful little open house. So that's December 8th, Sunday, 2:30 to 4:30, stand-up comedy for kids. 4:30 to 6:30, acting for young adults. 7 to 10, adult class only. And what else? Oh, it's 10835 Santa Monica Boulevard here at the LA School of Comedy. So show up. You might get in because I actually have a lot of reservations, but it's free, so a lot of people won't show up. That always happens. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot. As we say here, if people say you're funny, you probably are. But you're never going to know until you take it from the page to the stage. So come on down to the LA School of Comedy. We can do podcasts here. We can do self-tapes. We can do classes, all kinds of stuff. And Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m., we do this fabulous open mic. So please, come on down to the LA School of Comedy. And right now, I'm going to sign off. So good night, everybody. Good night.
It felt like I had some good practice.
Yeah, man.
Wait, so that's